The next one we're going to do is a very much speeded up process that is used without people realising it when they do PMRs. It's drawing attention to the different parts of the body. And as you move the attention around, they just drop inside. This is great as a really quick process to allow people to do their own work content-free. It does require a bit of observation from the therapist, and you'd be looking at the therapist, you'd be looking at the client, and just making sort of note of what their body's doing all the time. And as you're doing that, you draw their awareness to what their body's doing. And give them the expectation of something else happening. And as that expectation rises, the unconscious mind will perform those actions. And as they grow bigger, the unconscious mind will take over completely, bypassing the critical faculty and sending them into a deep trance where they can resolve anything they need to on their own. So as we're just talking now, are you aware that your fingers just twitched?
No.
Well, you're not aware of that?
No.
So if you weren't aware of that, your unconscious mind did that. Maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen next? Your finger just twitched again. There we go. That made you jump, that one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Pay attention to it. Because if your finger's twitching, your unconscious mind is trying to tell you something. And maybe I'll do it again, or maybe something else will happen. Maybe you find your eyes blink a bit quicker. Your breathing will change. But just pay attention. And if your unconscious mind really has a message for you now and wants to talk to you, it'll allow that finger to twitch a bit more. Maybe it'll start to rise. There we go. So pay attention to what it's saying. Pay attention to that finger as it rises. As that finger rises, you can just find yourself drifting inside. That's it. All the way down. Just allow that to go. That's it, all the way. You can enjoy that moment for as long as you like, as you listen to what your unconscious mind wants to tell you. And only when you've listened to that message. When your unconscious has finished telling you what it wants to tell you, you'll be able to open your eyes, coming all the way back. That's it, welcome back there. Well done. How was that?
Odd as well.
Did you get any messages there?
Just be happy.
Just be happy. Just be happy.
That was what it was.
Exactly.
Just be happy.
Fantastic.
Very
well
simple,
done.
very, but yeah.
Yeah. And people can be down for a little while there. I'll use this if I'm doing an event, and I'll just look at the audience in front of me, and if I see somebody tapping their foot or clicking their finger or anything, I'll use that. Are you aware you're doing that? Because my belief is any movement the body makes, and this is how I treat people with Tourette's or tics, any movement that the body makes that they are not physically choosing to make, and some of you, as you listen to this, might be nodding your head, but you didn't choose to nod your head. You didn't say, I'm going to nod my head now. Your unconscious mind is nodding your head because it's in agreement. Any movement your body makes that you don't choose to make, the unconscious mind is making for a reason. Draw attention to that reason. The unconscious mind then knows you're listening to it. So it will pass across that message. So if somebody has a tic or some physical Tourette symbol, draw attention to it and allow it to happen more. And allow them to drift inside while it's happening. And they will find the message there. Once the message has been opened and read, it can be deleted. It's as simple as that. So that was a second really quick induction, and it can be used for anything. You just draw attention, even if the body's not moving. Are you aware that your breathing just changed? How did you know that blinking your eyes a bit faster would just send you into trance quicker? Draw attention to these different things that are happening with the body. And as the mind jumps from place to place and becomes aware of those different parts of the body, it has no choice but to go inside itself. So, thank you very much, Mary,
Okay,
again.
no worries.
Enjoy that one.